it's a beautiful night for high school football here in Wapakoneta. It's time for Wapakoneta High School football on TSC. I'm Big Dan Wilson, and tonight's game is being brought to you by the following: Merit Real Estate, Allen Davis Insurance Agency, Elevation Chiropractic, Miller's Corral, Minster Bank, FlexArm, G.A. Windsor & Son, State Farm Insurance, Home Savings Bank, Auglaze Audiology, Kill RV Service, Dad's Toy Shop, and Wilson One Communications. Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to high school football here on TSC. Big Dan Wilson alongside of Josh Bishop. We're here in Ottawa-Glandorf for tonight's high school football action. Week number 3 between the Wapakoneta Redskins and the Ottawa-Glandorf Titans. Before we get started, Josh, what do you expect out of tonight?
I expect to see a good ball game. You know, Ottawa, they're both 0-2. They're fighting for that first victory, and you're going to see a great game. And I think you're going to see two good quarterbacks go at each other, and I think Wapak's defense is going to shine tonight.
Well, let's see if we can get after it again tonight. We'll be back with the start of tonight's action right after this commercial timeout. Searching for a career in manufacturing? Flex Machine Tools is located right here in Wapakoneta. Flex has a wide range of products that benefit the manufacturing industry. From the Flex Arm to the Flex Jet, we offer solutions that our customers use throughout the U.S. Flex offers a 401k match, a competitive salary, and a friendly work environment. Do you want to make a difference in American manufacturing? Then visit flexmachinetools.com to view our open positions.
Founded in 1914, Minster Bank has never lost its focus that separates us from every other bank, and that is helping people achieve financial success. At Minster Bank, we take pride in knowing our customers personally. You can expect a relationship with someone who understands your unique needs and can provide the solutions to help. We're Minster Bank, helping you achieve financial success. Minster Bank, minsterbank.com, member FDIC.
Let me tell you about my friends at Miller's Corral, a family-owned discount appliance and furniture store right here in Wapakoneta. Miller's Corral has served customers in Wapakoneta and the surrounding area since 1981, and I can tell you firsthand, they beat the big box stores. Low prices on quality products and top-notch customer service. They're all about service, delivery, installation, and repair. Miller's Corral is an authorized dealer of such brands as Amana, FlexSteel, KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and more. Take my word for it, they are the best. For complete sales and service, visit my friends at Miller's Corral in the Grandview Plaza, Wapakoneta. Hello again, everyone, and welcome to high school football here on TSC. Big Dan Wilson alongside of Josh Bishop, and it's a beautiful night for high school football. We're up in Ottawa for tonight's high school football action between the Wapakoneta Redskins and the Ottawa-Glandorf Titans. Josh Bishop, it's a beautiful night. I underestimate sometimes, or I overestimate what the weather is going to be, but it really is a great night.
It is. It's hot during the day, but it's cooling off. We're sitting on the sideline here, and it's that radiates off this turf a little bit more than when you're up in the booth. But yes, tonight we're going to see a lot of fireworks between Ottawa-Glandorf and Wapak. They got Kuhlman at quarterback and Brinkman, and they got a lot of weapons. And Wapak, we got our own with Caden Page and Moyer and all kinds of stuff. So we'll see and Jay Snouse. So we're going to see a kickoff here, and I think you're going to see Wapak's defense step up tonight, Dan. You know what's kind of unusual, too, is the way the field sets up. I mean, right now it is right in the eyes of the Wapakoneta Redskins. And so heading towards the sun offensively is probably a positive thing for our receivers at this point. But there's very little breeze, a bright sunshine, and it's a great night for football. We can't wait to bring it to you. I want to thank our sponsors
for tonight's contest, as always, Merit Real Estate, Allen Davis Insurance, Elevation Chiropractic, Miller's Corral, Minster Bank, Flex Machine, GA Windsor & Son, State Farm, Home Savings Bank, Auglaze Audiology, Kill RV Service, and Dad's Toy Shop. Dad's Toy Shop.
And back deep was Grant Schrader, which you'll see a lot of him. He's one of their top receivers. A good receiver. I think he might be leading the WBL in receiving yards.
Kyle Beach with his opening kickoff into the end zone. We'll start 1st and 10 for the OG Titans.
Yeah, Dan, I think you're going to see a heavy dose of passing because I think, Brinkman is a running back. He's a big back at 200 pounds, but he don't really have a lot of yards on the year, so I have to think that they're going to throw a lot.
Kuhlman, 1st and 10 in the shotgun position. He's going to hand it off right off the bat. And that's number 14, Vinny Brinkman. Vinny, another junior out there, 6 foot, 198 pounds.
Yeah, and on the tackle for Wapak is Truesdale and Chris Martin.
We'll call it a gain of 5. We'll bring up 2nd and 5 from the 25. Wapak, this is week number 3 of high school football, coming into this game 0-2. OG also coming into this game 0-2, so somebody's gonna come out with a victory tonight. That's another handoff over right tackle. It stopped at the line of scrimmage, and a big defensive stop right there.
Yeah, man, Wapak all over the ball carrier. Again, Chris Martin and Truesdale and Reese Schnarre on the tackle. A little bit of wear added in there, too.
That'll bring up 3rd and, we'll call it 5. Good crowd on hand, too. A good contingency up here from Wapakoneta. Now we'll call it 3rd and 4. Single setback, 2 wide receiver set, split out to the right. He's going to hand it off again and stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Good defensive play there.
Yeah, Joey Truesdale came and laid the wood there. Wow, what a hit. I mean, he is all over the place so far this game. He's just reading his guards. He's finding out where the ball carrier's going.
He's a pretty good size boy.
Yes, he is.
No question about it.
He's built a lot like me and you, Dan.
A little bit taller. Yeah. The senior runs about 6 foot, 220 pounds. And I wish I could see 220 again. 4th down for the Titans. They're going to punt. Lined up in punt formation. Low snap. Big rush. Almost blocked there. And it looks like it's going to go out of bounds this side of the 50-yard line. So Wapakoneta will start 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Oh, my. Not a very good kick right there for OG.
No, and I think what happened was he shanked it kind of off the side of his foot. And back deep was Caden Page and Grant Jolly, which they would probably like to get the ball, and they'd like to return it here, but didn't look like they could do it there.
Well, conditions are right for Wapak maybe to put the ball up in the air a few times tonight, and the position on the field is right. We got a little bit of delay on the game. Looks as though there's something happening with Caleb Moyer's cheat sheet is what we call it. He's got it strapped to his buckle there, and the official's saying he's got to get rid of it or tie it under or something. So we get a little delay in this first possession for the Wapakoneta Redskins. Coming into this game, as we mentioned, 0-2. That first game against Marion Local was a heck of a battle. It was a tough loss.
Yeah.
Defiance may have been tougher because they were in that game the whole time. It was just the pounding of a great running back there from Defiance that just kept the ball control on the Defiance side of the field the entire game.
Yeah, Castillo was a tough runner, and he just had his blocks all day long.
So Wapak will start 1st and 10 from the OG 40-yard line. Great field position. Handoff up the middle. That's number 35, of course, Reese Schnarre, the senior.
And tackled by 23, of Ottawa, Johnny Thomas.
Boy, I'll tell you, Schnarry is quiet, fast, and strong.
Yeah.
I see him break a lot of tackles.
Yeah.
He's got good running ability and strong legs, and you'd like to see that.
Well, he's a heck of a wrestler. So I think he gets that.
1st and 10 for the Redskins. We'll call a gain of 13 on the play. That was a nice run. Moyer on the quarterback keeper. And he'll get about 5 on that play.
Yeah, tackled by Vinny Brinkman.
Let's watch this replay here. Watch that offensive line for Wapak. Boy, they really
Fired
blew
off.
that open. It's nice to see Joey Truesdale on the offensive line, too.
Yeah, Joey.
He moves a lot of people.
I think Joey broke the squat record this year at Wapak at 625 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I am not surprised.
Yeah.
2nd and 7 for the Redskins. 1 wide receiver, actually 2 in the backfield. Handoff once again is going to go to Reece Schnarry. And he puts it inside the 20-yard line. Well, they're going to actually mark it at about the 19.
And tackle.
Bring up 2nd and a 3rd and a yard.
Griffin Semmett with a great tackle. 12th grade senior, 5'10", 170.
Wapak just keeping it on the ground for now. He started here with good field position. I certainly don't want to see him blow it on 3rd and 1. There's a handoff. It's Nouse around left end. Nouse to the 15. Inside the 10. He's got enough for a first down.
Yeah, it was a great run by Nouse and tackled by, I think, number 8 there again for Ottawa-Glandorf, Griffin Simon.
They'll mark the ball inside the 15 right at the 13-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. First and 10 for the Redskins. 2 wide receivers out to the left. We've got motion by Jolly to the right. This might be a pass play. No, it's going to be a handoff to Nouse. Nouse around right end. Breaks the tackle inside the 10 down to about the 6-yard line.
Yeah, what a run by Nouse. With a good tackle from a saving tackle by Hayden Kaufman, 6'2", 236-pound junior. Well, man, I tell you, Wapak's just methodical run. It looks like, just wearing them down.
They just want to wear them down, to start off the game. 2nd and 3, so they can get a first down inside the 5-yard line. That'll be nice. 2 in the backfield. Again, showing run. Handoff. Nouse trying to turn the corner. Has a host of blue jerseys around him as he barely gets to the 5-yard line. He'll be well short of the first down.
Yeah, Vinny Brinkman on the tackle and Griffin Seaman on there too, and a couple D linemen. So, yeah, I mean, that was a saving tackle for those guys. But I got to think, man, they got to be getting tired up front for Ottawa. They've been on
already because it's hot out.
It's hot.
The field is even hotter. 2nd and a long 2. Schnarry and Nouse in the backfield. A little movement there by Hauser, and usually when they send him in motion to the left, they go right up his left side, and they score the first touchdown of the game.
Yeah, what a run.
Wow. Let's take a look at that again.
Schnarry is playing out of his mind. I mean, he is running the ball with some authority tonight.
Reece Schnarry, the senior, with the first points of the game. And the extra point is up, and it's good. So Wapak's going to draw first blood. They started with great field position, only had to move it 40 yards, ran the ball the entire time, and just punched it in. And Schnarry, of course, with the first points. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Personal service. That's Home Savings Bank. Locally owned and operated, Home Savings Bank takes pride in being part of the Wapakoneta community since 1941. Home Savings Bank continues to offer more services like online bill pay, ID Theft Smart, a mobile banking app, home mortgage and equity loans, construction loans, lines of credit, savings accounts, IRAs, and more. All with friendliness, integrity, and the personal service you deserve. Home Savings Bank in downtown Wapakoneta.
Do you know the dollar value of your largest asset? I'm committed to volunteering my time to help you determine the value of your home with a free market valuation. Every month or quarter, you receive a statement for your other valuable assets, so why not know the value of your home? By contacting or connecting with me, we can set up an appointment to take a quick look at your home and determine the value of your largest asset. Give me a call at 419-773-9583 or click to connect to my website to get started.
Elevation Chiropractic, formerly known as Cantor Chiropractic, has been serving Wapakoneta and the surrounding communities for 30-plus years of generational quality chiropractic care. Elevation Chiropractic is unique as we utilize numerous techniques to accommodate our patient as well as their condition. In addition to chiropractic care, we now offer cutting-edge technologies such as spinal decompression as well as Class 4 laser therapy. As a former Redskin alumni, Dr. Michael Nagel would like to wish all the Wapak athletes a successful and healthy season. Visit us at elevationchiroohio.com or contact us at 419-738-4373 to see how we can elevate your health.
Are you having trouble making a decision about where to go for your hearing care? Well, let us help you cut through the noise. Hear what our patients have to say about us here at Auglaize and Sydney Audiology.
Auglaize Audiology has always been a wonderful experience. I have taken both of my little ones there for their preschool examinations, and my kids just love them.
Vanessa is such a calm and interesting audiologist who explains everything so thoroughly.
Don't trust your hearing care to just anyone. See the professionals at Auglaize and Sydney Audiology.
Camping is one of America's oldest pastimes, so why lose a minute of family fun when your RV needs service or repair? At Kill RV Service, we offer you the best in service and repairs. Your site or our site, our experienced team will thoroughly inspect and professionally repair your camper or RV so you don't miss a minute of fun. We do insurance and extended warranty repairs and have a complete array of parts in stock. Nobody works harder to keep you camping safely than Kill RV. Call or visit us in Salina or online at killrv.com.
Welcome back to Ottawa. Big Dan Wilson alongside of Josh Bishop for week number 3 of high school football action between the Wapakoneta Redskins and the Ottawa-Glandorf Titans. The Redskins draw first blood, marching 40 yards down the field, and Reese Schnarry with a 4-yard touchdown run, if you will. Wapak takes the early lead 7-0 with 6:46 remaining here in the first quarter. Couldn't start a first possession any better than the opponent's 40-yard line, Josh.
Oh, right. I mean, that's nice when you're on their side.
My goodness.
Your own side there. That's right. And then Kyle Beach with a massive kick.
Well, the weather is just right for a kicker tonight. That humid, hot condition. Sometimes it holds on to the football a little bit, just like a baseball when you have humidity.
Yeah. It
kind of slows the ball down, but that just shows you how strong a leg that young man has as he punches it out of the end zone. And OG will start 1st and 10 from their 20.
Yeah, you look at Kyle Beach and you think, wow, how can he kick the ball that far? He's not much bigger than 145 pounds. It's like he's got a bionic leg on him.
Just about. Coolman will bring him out 1st and 10 from their 20-yard line. 2 wide receiver set. He's going to roll left, looks left, throws left, and in and out of the intended receiver's hands. That's Grant Schrader.
Yeah, and Caden Page with good coverage.
Page was right on him.
Yep.
Let's look at it again here. He was just trying to bounce off of him and push it outside, but just couldn't hold on to that. Little high throw there.
Yeah, a little high. Schrader is 6'2", 185. I mean, he's a strong receiver. So, yeah, you got to stay on him pretty tight because he can run and he is pretty tall.
So it'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Wide receiver left there is Schrader once again. Another wide receiver right. Fake handoff, play action. They try to do the slant pattern. That looks like a little bit of miscommunication there between the quarterback and the wide receiver.
Yeah, Richie almost with the interception there. Ryan Richardson, number 20, just kind of in and out, but good defensive play by Ryan Richardson.
Want to thank our sponsors for tonight's contest. Once again, Dad's Toy Shop, Kill RV Service, and Auglaize Audiology. Dan and Vanessa Lee, some great sponsors and supporters of Wapakoneta High School sports for the many years that they've operated a business here in Wapakoneta, and they also have a location in Sydney, Ohio. 2 wide receivers split to the left on 3rd and 10. Single setback with Kuhlman there. Little motion. And they're going to run the ball again, and it's going to be well short of the first down.
Wow, what a defensive stop. Wapak's getting such a push up front.
Yeah, Caden Ware on the tackle there. Caden.
Yeah, with a
big
little
tackle.
Yeah, him and Wyatt Buell went on that stop too. Wyatt Buell is another sophomore getting a little bit of time here on the varsity level.
So OG's going to go 3 and out. It'll bring up 4th and 8, and they'll bring out the punting unit. Just underway, Wapakoneta takes the opening drive, their opening drive, 40 yards for a touchdown.
And back deep for Wapak is Caden Page and
low snap. He muffed it. He's going to have to run with it or do something, and he gets smashed in the backfield.
Whoa, look at that.
Oh, my. Look at that low snap. He didn't have time to kick. Decided he was going to try to run out of there, and great pursuit up the field by the Wapakoneta Redskins. I'll tell you, man, Bryson Pack in on the tackle, wrapped him up, but if it wasn't him, it was going to be one of the other three guys that were back there.
All there, yes. I tell you what, you can't ask for better field position this game. We're starting on our own 40. And
now we're starting at the 9, inside the 10, so it's 1st and goal for the Wapakoneta Redskins.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, it looks
great
like
start to the game.
Yeah, I think Wapak came to play. They wanted to show, hey, we're not an 0-2 team. We're here to make things happen tonight.
Well, I think the thing is that they need to be methodical, as far as being selective with their running and passing, but make sure they get positive yardage on every play somehow, some way.
Yeah.
2 wide receivers set for Moyer. Motion to the left is Hauser. Handoff, Nouse, over tackle, inside the 5, down to about the 2-3 yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
What a run. Nouse is just running tough, too. He's carrying guys all over the place. Grant Schrader was just saving tackle. He was just holding on for dear life and just hoping he could bring that horse down.
Yeah, I got to tell you, man, the running attack for all the Redskins, from the quarterback to the wide receivers, the fullback, Nouse, these guys are strong runners. And you and I both played running back, and we really appreciate the way these guys have been carrying the ball. 2nd and goal for the Redskins. Handoff, Nouse, turning the corner. He's in for another 6.
Wow, I tell you what, this game is not going the direction Ottawa-Glandorf was hoping for. Wapak comes in here, and they are just they've got great field position, and Ottawa, not to Ottawa's disposition, but they had a block punt, and that just hurts. And you knew Wapak getting in there on the inside the 9, it was going to be hard to keep them out.
Do I have to use the phrase, Nouse to the house?
Nouse to the house.
The extra point is up, and the extra point is good. So Wapak with 2 great starting opportunities from the OG 40, from the OG 9. They make them pay off. They're up 14-0 here in the first quarter. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Jake from State Farm. I really want that personal price plan, so I'll admit it. I'm a bath bomb guy.
Dude, you do not need to get that personal. The State Farm Personal Price Plan simply helps you create an affordable price just for you.
For real?
Who's ready for their jazz bath? No?
Who is that guy?
This is Jimmy from Jimmy Sager State Farm in Wapakoneta, Ohio. Stop in our office at 201 East Auglaize Street or call 419-738-7506 or check us out on the web at jimmysager.com for your free, no-obligation quote.
G.A. Windsor & Son Company, family owned and the original recycler since 1848, celebrating our 175th anniversary. We're proud to be headquartered in Wapakoneta, and our commitment to the community has never changed. We celebrate the hard work of our employees and provide our customers with the best service available in our industry, all while being environmentally conscious. We are proud of our city and proud of our workers. We are G.A. Windsor & Son. Visit us on the web at gawindsor.com.
TSC has streaming television services available in the Gigahood, delivered over our blazing fast fiber internet. Choose TV to fit your family's needs. Enjoy our basic package with all the local channels, or try the extended basic package with sports, news, music, and family entertainment. Download the Your TV Green app and use your Amazon Fire Stick to start watching today. Still need internet? Go to www.telserco.com and choose the Connect Me button to complete the fiber connection form, and we'll take care of the rest.
Your outdoor fun starts here at Dad's Toy Shop. See us today for all of your favorite remote control land, air, and watercraft, and so much more. Dad's Toy Shop in downtown Wapakoneta is your one-stop shop for all of your hobby needs.
Welcome back to OG. Big Dan Wilson alongside of Josh Bishop for tonight's high school football action between the Wapakoneta Redskins and the OG Titans. Wapak with the early lead, 14-0 with 5:14 remaining here in the first quarter. Two great starts field position-wise at the OG 40, at the OG 9 because of a block punt, if you will, or tackle, miscue, punt, whatever you want to call it. They're up 14-0. On a beautiful night for high school football. And do we even have to say what's going to happen when this guy
kicks it right out of the end zone?
Kyle Beach once again.
Yeah, he has been money here on the kickoffs tonight, and I think he will be most of the year. I don't think, has he had one? He's had one against Marion Local that didn't get into the end zone this year, and that's it. And it was about on the 1.
So OG will start once again 1st and 10 from their 20-yard line. Just underway, first quarter action here in Wapakoneta. A little bit over 5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter, but Wapak up 14-0. Two wide receiver set for Coleman, single setback with him. He's going to hand it off. I thought it was going to be a little bit of a play action.
And Reese Schnarry on the tackle. Oh, no, they say Joey Truesdale on the tackle. I thought it was Reese. My bad. Sorry, Joey.
Yeah, we'll call it a gain of about 2. It'll bring up 2nd and 8 from the 22. Kuhlman will bring him out once again. Slot right, wide receiver left. They're not really showing much pass. They're going to run it again. They're trying to fake it, and he's going to be caught in the backfield, not fooling anybody with that play.
And that's Rampula on the tackle. Wow. He blew in there like a dart, didn't he? I mean, he just came like out of a gun, right? Like he knew where the play was going.
Wow. The senior Rampula did a great job of pressuring up the field, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and long for the Titans.
Yeah, I tell you, this Rampula kid, he has been nasty for the second year this year. I mean, last year he did the same kind of things. He's a tough D lineman.
3rd and 13 for the Titans. Two wide trips out to the left. They're finally going to pass the ball, set up to a screen, and that's not going anywhere. It's not fooling anybody. It'll bring up 4th down for OG. And 3 possessions and pretty much very little offensive action here for these guys today.
Nothing going for the Ottawa-Glandorf Titans. Wapak's defense is stiffening up, and it's tough. You had Chris Martin and Joey Truesdale on the tackle. They're just not biting on anything.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that they're running the ball as much as they are, down by 14 already.
Yeah, they think they're going to.
They got to get some positive yardage here, but they're continuing to run the ball. They'll bring out the punting unit. Last time a muffed snap, but this time a very slow-moving kick, and it takes a Wapakoneta bounce back inside the 45 for the 3rd possession of the game. Wapak's going to start on the OG side of the field. Does it get any better than that?
Oh, my. You can't ask for better field position. With Grant Evers for Ottawa getting all over the punter, else we would have had better field position.
Wapak up 14-0. And, boy, the ball has literally been bouncing their way here tonight.
And I've said that this year. I said we haven't had any of those lucky bounces yet this year.
Good breaks, right.
And now I think tonight maybe we're the luck's kind of turning, which we made our own luck tonight.
Yeah, so far so good. 1st and 10. We'll call it the 42-yard line. Moyer looking to the sideline, kind of delaying a few things. Hauser moves into an H-back position. 2 running backs. Handoff to the tailback is going to be Nouse up over the 40-yard line down to the 38.
Number 13, Dane Dooling. And number 1, Ethan Metzger.
Yes, Dane Dooling on the tackle, but
Watch the blocking on the right side of this play here. Boy, they really nice hole.
Yeah, big hole. I think you could have had anybody run through that hole and got 4 yards.
Everybody says that when you see a big hole.
Yeah.
That's not true.
The thing
Second and 6.
Yeah, most of us couldn't get there. That back got there pretty quick.
It's a 4 wide receiver set. Moore back there by himself, sets up the screen out to the right.
Ryan Richardson.
Yeah, that's Richardson.
And Grant Schrader on the stop. Grant Schrader is another kid, one of their top receivers.
Look at Jolly set the block there, too.
Yep.
Richardson ran right behind him. I think if he ran around him or inside of him, he would have had a couple more yards. It'll bring up 3rd and a long 1 for the Redskins. Well, we'll call it 2.
Looks they're bringing in the big boys for the 1 yard tray here.
Incredible starts. First possession, OG 40. Second possession at the OG 9. Third possession at the OG 42. Let's capitalize on this one. We've got Hauser moving to the right. They're going to hand off to Hauser, and he's got the first down. Loses the football.
I think he got back on it.
Joey Truesdale was on it, but they're going to say he was down by contact.
Yeah, number 65 and number 8 for Ottawa-Glandorf on the tackle. Austin Haley and Griffin Cement.
Snarry with a nice run there. He's got enough for the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Redskins inside the 30. We'll call it the 28-yard line. Jolly split wide to the left. Single setback with Moyer is Nouse. He'll take it. It'll be a quarterback keeper turning the end inside the 25. Down inside the, it's going to be close to the 21, 22-yard line.
What? Oh, penalty.
We got a flag on the play? It's holding on the Redskins, so we'll bring it back.
And that's wild. We'll bring up the fact that Wapak is the least penalized team in the WBL.
Wow. Let's hope that continues for the rest of the year. And let's hope it they don't get any more penalties the rest of the game.
Right.
Let's hope they're the least penalized team tonight.
Right.
Let's put it that way.
Let's hope for that. Right. You see this Ottawa-Glandorf team. They wore out. They've been on the field most this half. This is first quarter.
1st and 16, single wide receiver to the right. Moyer is going to roll right. He's going to look right. He's going to throw, and it's caught. Caden Page on the receiving end.
Yeah, and Ethan Metzger with the tackle, 5'11", 158 junior.
I'd like to hear us call the Moyer to Page connection for the next couple of years. Right?
Yeah, we got a while with these two.
Caden Page has those sneaky good hands.
Yeah, he does. He's got really good hands. He's got quick feet, and he just runs really good routes.
He really does, doesn't he?
Yes.
I noticed that as well. Trips out to the left. Now it's back there with Moyer on 2nd and 9. He's going to look left. He's got plenty of time. He's going to roll right, tuck it, and run, young man, and he does.
Yeah,
Moyer with a nice run on that play.
Yeah,
just didn't see anybody open. Had plenty of green grass in front of him. Why not run with the ball?
Yeah, he just does a good job. He didn't see anything. He made everything out of nothing. He made something big happen with Grant Evers pushing him out of bounds.
Well, it's hard to believe he's a sophomore with as much poise as he shows.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he really does show a lot of poise back there. Third and 1 for the Redskins.
Which he's been around this football game for a long time.
Yeah, that's right. Son of a coach.
Yep.
Yep, son of a coach. Schnarry back there with Nouse. Motion Hauser to the left. Are they going to run left? That's pretty predictable.
Reese Schnarry, and he was tackled by 51 and 52, William Klolker and Connor Kitchen.
Wapak spends a lot of time running to the strong side, and I would like to see them mix that up a little bit. You know, and I said pretty predictable, but in most cases sometimes it really feels like that as we've got a timeout on the field. And we'll keep it right here. The Wapakoneta Redskins 14, the Ottawa-Glandorf Titans nothing. But let's talk about that a little bit. You know, predictability. You know, you have some young people out there. You have, Moyer out there, of course. We talked about his receiving corps, some of the guys on the line, but, still, I hate to see him run to the strong side all the time.
And
Hauser does a great job of blocking the ball.
Yeah.
But we don't see him throw to him as much as we thought they were going to throw to him this year.
And, they might be saving some of that. They're not showing a whole lot right now because,
probably right.
because they're dominating anyway. And they're always going to save it for their rival coming up next week.
Oh, that's
St.
right. Let's
Mary's.
take a look at that schedule. Back home against St. Mary's, and then on the road again for 2 more weeks after that. We're on the road to Van Wert, on the road to Shawnee. So we start this season with 4 road games after that Marion local game at home. And just tucked in between is the only home game, which is next week against, as you mentioned, their rivals, St. Mary's.
Yes, we're all excited about that, and I'm sure these kids are all jacked up. No matter what, you can throw the records out in that game, right?
Yeah, that's an old saying. You got to come up with something new, man. Everybody says that.
Right.
You can throw the records out. But, it really is true. As cliche as it sounds sometimes, it's absolutely true. Yeah. Those two teams really battle each other no matter what the score. It's 4th and a long yard for the Redskins. This time Moyer's up over center. It's a quarterback keeper. Yes, it is. And let's see if he's got enough. Boy, the wall of OG Titans to push him back. He was stopped right at the line of scrimmage, but maybe that leg strength that we talked about is going to be enough to give them the first down, or is it going to be 4th down? They're thinking about it. They're looking at it, and they say they've got it.
Good job.
1st and 10 for the Redskins.
That was must have been a long one because
that was a long one. And that's the end of first quarter action. With the score, the Wapakoneta Redskins 14, the Ottawa-Glandorf Titans nothing. We'll be back after this timeout.
Hi, I'm Alan Davis. And here at Alan Davis Insurance, we strive to be your solutions provider. As a business owner and an active farmer, I know the challenges firsthand that you face to run your business and your farm. Give us a call, 419-738-7447 for your auto, home, life, farm, commercial, crop, and financial services. Or check us out on the web at AlanDavisInsurance.com.
Camping is one of America's oldest pastimes, so why lose a minute of family fun when your RV needs service or repair? At Kill RV Service, we offer you the best in service and repairs. Your site or our site, our experienced team will thoroughly inspect and professionally repair your camper or RV so you don't miss a minute of fun. We do insurance and extended warranty repairs and have a complete array of parts in stock. Nobody works harder to keep you camping safely than Kill RV. Call or visit us in Salina or online at killrv.com.
Are you having trouble making a decision about where to go for your hearing care? Well, let us help you cut through the noise. Hear what our patients have to say about us here at Auglaize and Sydney Audiology.
Auglaize Audiology has always been a wonderful experience. I have taken both of my little ones there for their preschool examinations, and my kids just love them.
Vanessa is such a calm and interesting audiologist who explains everything so thoroughly.
Don't trust your hearing care to just anyone. See the professionals at Auglaize and Sydney Audiology.
Welcome back. Big Dan Wilson alongside of Josh Bishop for the start of second quarter action here in OG. Wapak threatening after starting with great field position in that first quarter from the OG 40, from the OG 9 because of the muffed punt. And then this time from the OG 42-yard line as they're marching here in the start of the second quarter. This time they're with the backs to the sun, but not a lot of passing going on tonight anyway, so the sun really not playing too much of a factor.
No, it's just been all run. When you can run like we have been, I don't think you need to throw a whole lot, but I'm sure we're doing the Woody Hayes style here, right?
3 yards in a cloud of dust. Another cliche. You're killing me with these cliches there, Bishop. 1st and 10 for the Wapakoneta Redskins. Just short of the 16-yard line. Hauser tight left.
False start.
Oh, we got a false start.
Oh, my.
No, what do we got? False start?
I didn't see any, but yeah, they said a false start. I didn't see anybody move. Maybe it was the quarterback's head bob.
Maybe.
But they'll back it up another 5 yards. It'll bring up 1st and 15. Just short of the 21-yard line.
Well, that's second penalty of the day for Wapak. That's
going to come out.
Uncharted territory.
Truesdale tight right, Hauser tight left. They're going to run left, over tackle, inside the 10, and a nice run there by Naus.
That was a great run, and thankful for Ethan Metzger for the Ottawa-Glandorf Titans that he saved a touchdown tackle.
They're going to mark him at the 10-yard line. Wapak continuing to pound the ball here. Let's see what they do. They're going to run the ball again. Yeah, it's going to be Naus. Naus over left end. Breaks the tackle inside the 5. Touchdown, Redskins.
Wow. I mean, he was hit a little bit right there at the initial when he got the ball and just kind of went through him, and Naus to the house, as they say.
On 2nd and 2 with 11:22 remaining here in the first half. Wapak extends their lead, and a nice run by Naus. Boy, he's got good feet.
Yes, he does.
Pick those feet up as soon as you feel that you got any kind of contact. He's a great runner. I really enjoy watching him run.
He's a ball carrier. They call him, as his dad says, the Moose or Beefcake.
Well, the extra point is good. So with 11:22 remaining here in the first half, the Wapakoneta Redskins extend their lead 21-0. We'll keep it right here. Want to thank our sponsors for tonight's contest, as always, Merit Real Estate, Allen Davis Insurance Agency, Elevation Chiropractic, Mike Noggle, taking on that business formerly known as Cantner Chiropractic, changing the name, but I'll tell you, Mike does a great job over there. He's got a great crew, and one of our all-time favorite running backs.
We really, he was a load, wasn't he?
He was a power running back.
Yes, he was.
Want to thank our friends once again at Miller's Corral, Ted Miller and his crew, Minster Bank, Flex Machine, G.A. Windsor and Son. You know a little bit about those guys.
A little bit about them.
State Farm Insurance, Home Savings Bank, Auglaze Audiology, Kill RV Service, and, of course, Dad's Toy Shop, J.P. Metz and the crew. As we look at the sideline here of the Wapakoneta Redskins, just getting a little pep talk there by Coach. And, boy, they're playing well on both sides of the ball tonight, Josh.
Yeah, they are just, they're firing out, man. That's what you always want. That's what you're taught. Fire right out of your stance and make something happen.
It's 21-0. Wapak with a good start here tonight. Let's hope they can keep it up, keep the pressure on, and come out of here with a victory. And there's Mr. Automatic once again kicking it out of the end zone. And OG will start 1st and 10.
Yeah, I
from their
tell you
20.
Who's deep for the Ottawa-Glandorf Titans. It's Grant Schrader and Ethan Metzger, but you know what? They're not going to.
Sorry, boys, you're not
going to return it on us.
Don't think you're going to have too much or too many chances tonight.
Yep, and I tell you, man, I played kick returner. You played kick returner.
Yeah.
And to me, that is a violent part of the game, but I loved it.
It's one of the most exciting opportunities when you return one to the house.
Oh, good stuff.
Isn't that great? Yep. 2 wide receivers set to the right for Coleman. He's going to take the snap. They're going to throw the screen out to the right. Not fooling anybody there. Maybe a gain of about 5 on the play.
Tackled by Caden Page and Grant Jolly.
That's Metzger on the receiving end. And that'll bring up 2nd and about 5. Let's take a look at it again. He set up the screen pretty nice, but he just didn't have any running room. He barely got a 5-yard gain, probably only 4. So we'll call it 2nd and 6. We do have a loud announcer here, field announcer here at OG.
He is. He's definitely loud.
Yes, and I'm deaf in one ear. There's Coleman rolling left. He's going to try to throw again. Ooh. Wide open at the 40, at the 50, in Wapak territory, down inside the 30, to the 20, inside the 15, and out of bounds is Ethan Metzger. And what a nice run after the catch by Metzger.
Oh, what a play. He came underneath route, and he just broke a tackle, and he was almost to the house, but we have Grant Jolly with the saving tackle, and you had 22, Jarrett Mullins, right on his tail also. So, yes.
Boy, the junior Coleman really put it right there, kind of let him in stride. And Metzger, with a nice run after the catch, will give the OG Titans 1st and 10 inside the 15. We'll call it the 12-yard line. OG threatening, down by 3 touchdowns, 21-0.
Wow. Yeah, that was a big hit.
There's the snap. Kuhlman wants to throw it again. He's under pressure, and he's just going to have to throw it out of bounds.
Wow. Yeah, that's, I tell you. That
was a slow developing play right there.
Yes, it was. And the D-line just pressured him, and he didn't have nothing to do, so he throws it out of bounds and lives for another play.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10. What a nice catch by Metzger to run after the catch. I'd like to see that. Boy.
You know, maybe that's what that brings life back into this Ottawa-Glandorf team. Maybe,
Let's see. They need a spark. They need something because they've been a little dead offensively. They haven't been able to move the ball in their first 3 possessions of the game. And again, they haven't had good field position like Wapak has. One wide receiver out to the right. We've got motion to the left. Kuhlman takes a high snap. He has time. He looks right, fires right, and overthrows the intended receiver. Out there is Schrader. Grant Schrader, nowhere near the opportunity to catch that ball. Let's take a look at it again.
Yeah, Grant Schrader just with a good route, but a little high. Couldn't
Boy,
get
he
there.
really muscled that ball and well overthrew the intended receiver. 3rd and 10, so they're stalling a little bit after that great play, that great throw from Kuhlman to Metzger that brought him inside the 15-yard line. 3rd and 10. They've got to get some positive yardage here if they want to go for it on 4th down because they can get a 1st down inside the 5.
If you're
2 wide receivers to the left. He looks. He throws across the middle. It's going to be picked off. Oh, my.
Joey Truesdale.
Oh, my. Kuhlman tried to force it in there.
And big man with a great pick.
And Joey just stepped right in front of the ball and picks it off. Another huge turnover and a missed opportunity there by the Ottawa-Glandorf Titans.
Wow.
Oh, my.
That hurts the gut right there. You had your opportunity to score, get back into the game, and you throw a pick. Man,
no question about it. And Wapak will take over this time in their worst field position of the game.
Yeah.
The road 2.
So OG can feel a little bit something good about that, but I'm sure they don't at this point. That was their missed opportunity. Would have been nice to get some points on the board, even if it was a field goal.
Wapak showing run here as Moyer's up over center. He's going to hand it off. And again, that strong runner of ours, number 35, Reese Snarry. And Snarry, boy, I'll tell you, he managed to get a little bit of running room there, but if he broke one tackle, he would have been off to the races there.
Yeah, and thanks to Dan Dooling and Griffin Seaman on the tackle. They did a good job of corralling in there, but still not after he gained, 4 or 5 yards?
Great crowd on hand here. Good contingency up from Wapakoneta. 2nd and 4. We'll call it a gain of 6.
6, okay.
Moyer again under center. Going to hand it off. It's going to be a sweep right. Cutting back to the left is Naus. Naus up over the 30, 35, and knocked out of bounds just short of the 40-yard line. And some breathing room there thanks to Mr. Naus, Jace Naus. Let's watch this run again. Oh,
wow,
my.
He did. That's what they call cutting back against the grain, and that's what good running backs do with good shifty footwork.
Yeah, he saw that it was closed after he got through the hole, and he had that nice little jump step.
Yes.
It wasn't a cut move. It was just a quick jump, and then boom, he was off.
Gone. Yeah, and he's lucky for Griffin Seaman, or he might have been all the way to the end zone. Seaman ran him down there and pushed him out.
1st and 10 for the Redskins from their own 39-yard line. They have some running room and stumbling, but a flag on the play is Naus. Naus got the ball up over the 45, but don't want to see these yellow hankies. Hope we didn't
I think
jinx them by talking about
how good they've been all year.
Yeah, really. See where that came from. Oh, they're going to say that it was like a chop block. There we go.
Oh, yeah, chop block.
Oh.
That's a big penalty.
Yeah.
It's a 15-yarder.
Yeah. Well, For those of us with road maps on our knees, we don't want to see that.
No, heck no. Yeah, Dan,
see
as if you know, Dan had a zipper knee back when he tore everything just like Will McGahee. But back in, they didn't fix it like they used to.
Well, they did. They did a great job. I'll take, knock on wood. It's been great. The Cleveland Clinic did a terrific job, and no issues since then. Actually, my left knee is worse than my right knee. But I'm still standing.
You're still walking.
And Wapak 1st and 25, and still standing, and it's Caleb Moyer up to the 40-yard line. Oh,
what a run.
Great run by the quarterback, Moyer.
Yeah, what a run by Caleb, tackled by a host of, ran down by Grant Schrader, and number 3 and 22 and 13.
Boy, he got crushed
He
there,
did,
too.
He did. He got hit in the back of the head there on that, but he's okay. He looks like he's fine.
Wow. Got back the penalty yardage and then some.
Right.
1st and 10 for the Wapakoneta Redskins. They're now in OG territory. We'll call it the OG 49-yard line. Handoff to the fullback. Snarry's got some running room down inside the 35. And they're going to mark it short of the 35. They'll call it the 36.
It looks like Jordan Metzger was on the tackle. Another Metzger
How
out
did
there.
he get out of that mess?
Yeah. Jeez.
Wow.
Tell you what, man, I like our backfield. All 3 of the guys running the ball are doing a great job with Caleb and the 2 backs.
Another Redskin first down right there, baby. 1st and 10 from the OG 36. Jolly split wide to the right. Hauser in motion to the right. Moyer's going to roll right, looks, throws across the middle. Caught! Number 85, Hauser.
Hey, you were just saying they needed to get him the ball a little bit earlier.
Oh, my.
Man.
Grant Hauser, the junior.
Big target. Huge.
Look at that. And Moyer just laid it right in there, and oh, no. We must have jinxed him talking about penalties. Got another flag on the play.
What's this one?
We're going to bring it back again.
Holding. Man, that one hurts. But, Dan, I guess we should talk about how good the backs run, and they're getting 5-6 yards a pop. We got to give kudos to the offensive line because that don't happen without them.
Yeah, I would definitely say they're dominating the line of scrimmage both offensively and defensively, and we got some big boys out there. As you well know, Austin Brown kind of leads the way, the senior 6'4", soft 380 maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to get in his way, especially.
No, he's got great feet.
Yes,
he's strong. He's a big boy. Walpock after the penalty, it's going to be a quarterback keeper, and Moyer gets a little bit of it back down to the 40-yard line.
Moyer, the ball carrier.
Yeah,
just on cue there, they run over Austin Brown on that play.
Tackled by Austin Hale for Ottawa-Glandorf. Ottawa-Glandorf has been on this field. The same thing happened.
Defensively, they've been on the field.
They've been on the field the whole time.
Yeah, no question about it. Well, he managed to get a little bit of yardage back. It'll bring up 2nd and 15 from the 41 of OG. 2 wide receiver set, handoff. Trying to turn the end is Naus. Naus down near the 30-yard line and knocked out of bounds.
Tackled by number 8, Griffin Simon. And
boy, he really saw that hole. Nice. That was it.
He did. And he did like a sidestep. Again, we were talking about the Defiance back
Hurley
last week, how he would do them sidesteps, shift into his runs. But
Hurley had a nice kick out block on that one.
Yes, he did. Hurley really did.
Yeah. Jolly split wide to the left. 2 wide receivers set for Moyer. And there we go. Naus, again the ball carrier. Wapak just doing a great job controlling the line of scrimmage, as we mentioned, but this is a nice run by Naus.
And Hurley with another good block
over the
out
30,
there.
knocked out of bounds at about the 25.
And Simon with another tackle. He's all over the place. But going back to Hurley, I played with Hurley's dad.
Oh, wow.
And his uncle. So, yeah, they were on the offensive line back when I played. So, yeah. It's good to see some of these young. Yeah.
Good history.
Yep.
Next generation.
Next generation.
1st and 10 for the Redskins. Moyer has time, looks, throws the screen out to the right, and it's Nouse again. And he lost the football. Let's see if Wapak recovered. Just got inside the 15-yard line and lost it, but Wapak manages to hold on.
I was trying to see who pounced on that. I couldn't tell.
Boy, why wasn't anybody on Nouse? There was nobody out there with him. They know he's going to be one of the key players on the offense. I didn't see a blue jersey out there with him at all.
No, not at all. You can't give Nouse that kind of room to run. He's fast, he's agile, and he's big. It's almost like a Herschel Walker out there.
He'll make that first guy miss on those moves, and even after the run and the fumble recovery, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Redskins from the OG 15-yard line, just inside the 15. Wapak up 21-0.
Hey, I'd say Wapak kind of needed this. They came out and played some ball today.
Yeah, no
kidding.
So
far, they're just
Caden
dominating.
Page split out to the right, Jolly to the left. Moyer's going to keep it.
And he's tackled by a host of Ottawa-Glandorf Titans. Number 18 on the charge there, Grant Evers.
Up this much, I don't know if I would have my quarterback running as much as they do.
Yeah.
When you're up by 3 touchdowns.
As as their backup, I'm not sure who the backup is. I think it's Grant Jolly, but then you take Grant Jolly out of being the weapon on the outfield if something would ever happen. Grant Jolly is one of our top receivers.
Moyer with a gain of 2 on the play. It brings up 2nd and 8 for the Redskins as they threaten up by 3 touchdowns here late in the second quarter. Trips out to the right. He's going to look left, though. He's going to throw left. It's going to be caught inside the 10 and going up big time. There is Caden Page. Page, we talked about his hands, but his leaping ability there.
Yeah,
look at him go up for this ball and hold on.
That was a great.
He was hit right away. That was Evers on the tackle. Evers was hanging all over him.
Yeah, he was all over him, and Cage still came up with the catch, which, like I tell you, Caden is a really good basketball player, and he's just always got his hand on the ball, so the guy's got strong hands.
3rd and 5 for the Redskins. They're going to move to the strong side, to the right side. They'll put Truesdale over there, Hauser over there. They're going to hand it off. Going in that direction. Cutting back against the grain is Nouse for the touchdown.
Nouse to the house.
Wow.
What do we got, a penalty?
Oh,
Yeah,
not another flag. Oh, we jinxed them for sure.
For sure. I've already done that once this year.
Yeah, you did.
Man, I got to start watching my mouth.
That's another holding penalty on the Redskins. Well, you can't give away the game after taking advantage of all these opportunities as far as field position is concerned and getting those points.
Right.
You can't give away the game by making mistakes like this because that could hurt you in the long run.
Yeah. And I don't know who's been holding, but we've had quite a bit of them. 3 today already?
Yeah. Plus, you don't want to get chewed out.
No, the film
room.
Oh, yeah. We've all been there.
Oh, yeah. The coach sits there and replays it back and forth. Back and forth.
Ooh.
Hey, this is what you did, Wilson. Let's remind everybody several times.
Let's remind them why we're going to go run today.
Oh, we've got a timeout on the field on 4th down. We'll keep it right here. Let's talk about that schedule once again. Wapak, tough loss to start the season against Marion Local. That was a physical game, as we talked about. 3:41 remaining here in the first or half of the game with Wapak up 21-0. And again, at Defiance, a game they probably should have won to open the WBL season.
Yeah, I thought they had it in the bag there against Marion Local also. And just things bounced Marion Local's way.
And, of course, they're up 21-0 here, as we mentioned, with 3:41 remaining here in the half. They need to take home a victory tonight to at least bring their WBL record to even, 1-1. And then home to the safe confines of St. Mary's. And then, like I said, on the road to Van Wert, Shawnee. Then we're back home to finish the season. 3 out of the last 4 games. Home to Kenton, home to Elida, on the road to Bath, and then home to Salina.
Tell you what, it don't get much easier. We got some tough games ahead here.
Yeah, I would think that everybody that we look at going into tonight's action, that we expected to win will probably win, and it's just amazing to me. Some surprises. We'll talk about it next week in St. Mary's after this week's action. 3rd and 15 for Moyer. He's going to keep it on the play action and try to turn the left end and get wrestled out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. I think he's going to be short of the first down.
Yeah, Alex Schrader with a great open field tackle.
Let's see that again. Maybe a little holding there. I don't know. As we watch Moore get slammed to the ground on that replay.
Yeah, he looked like his head bounced off of it, but he got right back up.
So they're going to bring out the kicking unit. And let's see what Kyle Beach can do from what looks like a 30-yard kick is up. And the kick is good.
Hey, there's a Kyle we know.
Wow.
That was a great kick.
So Wapakoneta extends their lead 24-0 here in OG. Wow. We'll be back right after this timeout.
Elevation Chiropractic, formerly known as Kantner Chiropractic, has been serving Wapakoneta and the surrounding communities for 30-plus years of generational quality chiropractic care. Elevation Chiropractic is unique as we utilize numerous techniques to accommodate our patient as well as their condition. In addition to chiropractic care, we now offer cutting-edge technologies such as spinal decompression as well as Class 4 laser therapy. As a former Redskin alumni, Dr. Michael Nagle would like to wish all the Wapak athletes a successful and healthy season. Visit us at elevationchiroohio.com or contact us at 419-738-4373 to see how we can elevate your health.
Do you know the dollar value of your largest asset? I'm committed to volunteering my time to help you determine the value of your home with a free market valuation. Every month or quarter, you receive a statement for your other valuable assets, so why not know the value of your home? By contacting or connecting with me, we can set up an appointment to take a quick look at your home and determine the value of your largest asset. Give me a call at 419-773-9583 or click to connect to my website to get started.
Let me tell you about my friends at Miller's Corral, a family-owned discount appliance and furniture store right here in Wapakoneta. Miller's Corral has served customers in Wapakoneta and the surrounding area since 1981, and I can tell you firsthand, they beat the big box stores. Low prices on quality products and top-notch customer service. They're all about service, delivery, installation, and repair. Miller's Corral is an authorized dealer of such brands as Amana, FlexSteel, KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and more. Take my word for it, they are the best. For complete sales and service, visit my friends at Miller's Corral in the Grandview Plaza, Wapakoneta.
G.A. Windsor & Son Company, family owned and the original recycler since 1848, celebrating our 175th anniversary. We're proud to be headquartered in Wapakoneta, and our commitment to the community has never changed. We celebrate the hard work of our employees and provide our customers with the best service available in our industry, all while being environmentally conscious. We are proud of our city and proud of our workers. We are G.A. Windsor & Son. Visit us on the web at gawindsor.com.
Welcome back to Ottawa-Glandorf. Big Dan Wilson alongside of Josh Bishop for tonight's high school football action, week number 3, week number 2 of WBL action. Wapak up 24-0.
What a heck of a start to the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and your weapon comes out, and he's back on track with Kyle Beach. You know, he had a couple miscues last week. You know, I'm saying it's all his fault because I think some of the snap or the hold or whatever, but he did miss it. He don't miss much. I don't know if he missed one at all last year. So that was a good confidence booster for Kyle to get back on track there with that 30-yard field goal.
You're absolutely right. Here's another confidence booster, kicking it out.
And the hang time he has on the ball is crazy.
Wow.
I mean, he just crushes it.
So OG will take over 1st and 10, kind of like a broken record from their 20-yard line. Wapak started that last possession after the interception at their own 2-yard line and did a great job of running the clock, methodically mixing it up, both run and passing, and just controlling the line of scrimmage. There's no doubt about it. It's too bad they didn't walk away with another 7 points, but, you might as well take the 3 while you can.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's going to be hard for Ottawa to catch back up because
you want to get as many points as you want.
Yeah.
As many points as you can. Yeah. First and 10 for the Titans. The Kuhlman pass is going to fall short of the intended receiver.
With
Bring up second and 10.
Yeah, Ryan Richardson. They call him Richie Rich. Richie Rich. He's out there on the coverage. Good job. He's another sophomore, good basketball player.
I like these multi-sport athletes. Right?
Yep. And I tell you, most people say you should play more than one sport. Don't put all your chips into one bag. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Second and 10 from the 20. Kuhlman takes the snap. He's got time. He's going to set up the screen.
Ooh.
And that's going to go to number 42, Alec Schrader.
With Ware just running him down and slaying him down. It looked like a dragon slayer there. He just came out of nowhere and poof, blew him up.
That'll bring up third down. He's going to be short of the first down.
Now, I'm not sure about like some of these guys that Caden Ware has been. He's a starter for the last 2-3 years. And he's a big defensive end. I'm not sure if any of these guys are going to go play college ball anywhere or not, but he sure looks like he could play the part of playing somewhere.
Third and 6 for the Titans. They desperately need a first down. 3 wide receivers set, 2 to the left. He's looking left. He's under pressure, and he's going down. Oh, my.
And that's Bryson Pack.
Wow, great pressure.
Rampula in there, too.
Kuhlman had time. We got a face mask on the Redskins. Another penalty.
Man,
wow.
I am not opening my mouth again about anything else. Hey, Walpock's the least penalized team.
I am not. I would not want to. I would be a fly on the wall at the film room.
Right.
But I don't know if I really want to experience that come Sunday, Monday when they take a look at this.
They're totally in control of this game, luckily.
Yeah.
But if it was a tight game and this kept happening, it would be a lot of problems for your team. You might not win the game on most outcomes when you have this many penalties.
Yeah, you're right. First and 10 for the OG Titans. They get a little bit of a break there from their 37-yard line. And that's Schrader, the ball carrier. Gain of about 4 on the play, maybe. No, he's got enough for the first down up over the 50-yard line. What am I talking about?
Yeah,
Nice
Rishnari. Yeah, it was a real good run. Was that a draw? Looked like a draw of some sort. And then Rishnari came from the backside linebacker and cut him down as he was running. Great tackle.
First and 10 for the OG Titans, desperately needing to put some points on the board before the end of this first half. High snap by Kuhlman. Looks left. Has a man open and overthrows the intended receiver. He was open in that scene.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was Schrader, right? Yeah, Schrader's been open a couple of times. Coleman can't find his guy tonight. I mean, he's just overthrowing about everything.
That was Grant Schrader.
Yeah. Coleman has a cannon for an arm.
Yeah, he does. He throws it. We've seen it. But he's losing a little bit of accuracy, too. He's got to try to be, bring that ball down a little bit.
And
his trajectory.
And he's been pressured all night. Not to say that he has the defensive line.
Second and 10 from the Wapak 49-yard line. Trips out to the right for Kuhlman. He's going to hand it off.
Oh.
And not going anywhere is Alex Schrader.
Is just hammered by Truesdale,
wow.
Rampula, Chris Martin. As the announcer says, Tisdale. But we know better.
I don't think the announcer cares.
Yeah, he's just getting it out there. I mean, I think we can all hear the announcer. I think they can hear him in Columbus Grove.
Yeah, I think it's pretty loud here tonight, to say the least. 3rd and 16 for the OG Titans.
And at Wapak, they look like they've changed things up on defense this week. They put Rampula at DN, and it looks like
sometimes
it's
that 4 down line. Now they're showing 3, and they're bringing the blitz from the outside. Kuhlman throws, caught inside the 25, down near the 30-yard line. On the receiving end is Jordan Metzger,
tackled by Caden Page. Caden came off his guy to catch him.
Metzger again with another run after the catch. Jordan Metzger, Ethan Metzger. We've got a lot of duplicate names out there.
Yeah.
Grant Schrader, of course, and Alex Schrader, Jack Schrader, Weston Schrader.
There's a lot of Schraders.
Braylon Schrader.
Yeah.
That's always the case, it seems like, over here. That Brinkmans, there's always a lot of Brinkmans, too. There's Brinkmans when I played.
They probably settled Putnam County, the Schraders and the Brinkmans. We'll keep it right here. OG threatening. Wapak up 24-0 at this point. Really, like we said, controlling the line of scrimmage offensively and defensively, but don't like seeing the yellow hankies on the field.
No, man, we've seen too many of those tonight.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can get them talked out of them there at halftime.
Yeah, especially you don't want to see that next week against St. Mary's at home.
And I know everybody
talked out of them. Talked out of them, really?
Yeah. Right.
I think they're going to run it out of them.
Run it out, yes.
Back in the old days, we were running out of them.
Yep. Hey, that always worked, didn't it?
Take a lap, rookie.
Yeah.
Kuhlman under pressure sets up the screen. It's caught.
Grant Jolly with the tackle. Him and Rampula.
Yep. It's Brinkman on the receiving end. The junior is going to be short of the first down. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. And OG in somewhat of a hurry-up offense here as Kuhlman looks to the right, doesn't see a guy open, decides to run the ball. And, boy, that was kind of ripped out of there. Was that Rampula that ripped the ball?
Again, man.
My goodness.
Lucky for Brinkman, he got the ball back.
Jaden just stuck his arm in there and just ripped at it.
He isn't a tiny kid, man. I mean, Rampula is built.
Yeah.
He's a stout boy.
Well, looks like OG recovered the ball. And, again, with a timeout on the field, we'll keep it right here. OG threatening, down 24-0. And finally, the sun is starting to set. This is a beautiful field here. They put in that new turf. They've had grass forever.
Mm-hmm.
Over the next couple of years, they're going to be working on replacing their grandstands, which is much needed.
Yes.
And they'll redo their press box here. They're going to do the same up in Van Wert. But this year is the first year, I think, that we're playing all of our games, home and away, on synthetic surfaces.
Okay. Yeah. Defiance, home, Ottawa, and then home again. Yeah, you're right. Who's the only one left with grass? It's Slime?
They all have a synthetic surface right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So big 3rd and 5 for the OG Titans. It's 4th down territory no matter what. Kuhlman looks, throws across the middle, high, and almost intercepted.
Man, he got up there too. Ryan Richardson just went right through his hand.
Overthrows the intended receiver, Grant Evers. And he almost had that interception, Ryan Richardson.
He's something else, isn't he? I know he's mad at himself there, but hey, next time, just hold on to it, Ryan.
So it is 4th down. OG's got to go for it here. 4th and 5 from the Wapakoneta 28-yard line. Kuhlman with the snap. Looked like he was going to throw another screen. He's going to put a lot of air into it, like a Hail Mary pass in the end zone, and it's going to get batted down.
Yeah, you have Caleb Moyer back there as safety, probably for his height.
Boy,
down.
that was kind of – they only needed 5 yards, and they threw this kind of Hail Mary pass into the end zone.
That was actually number 22 on that, batting it down. Little Jarrett Mullins, which he ain't real tall, but – he got up there, 5'7", 160-pound sophomore. Very good athlete, though. Good wrestler. Good baseball player.
So Wapak will take over 1st and 10 from their 28-yard line, up 24-0. As we're coming close to the end of first half action here.
I don't see Wapak trying to do anything fancy here. I think they take the lead and probably do
they're going to take a knee and take us to the end of the first half. Here in Ottawa, week number 3 of high school football action here on TSC. And the Wapakoneta Redskins have the lead 24-0. We'll be back with second half action after this timeout.
Tonight's game is being brought to you by the following. Merit Real Estate,
Alan Davis Insurance Agency, Elevation Chiropractic, Miller's Corral, Minster Bank, FlexArm, G.A. Windsor & Son, State Farm Insurance, Home Savings Bank, Auglaze Audiology, Kill RV Service, Dad's Toy Shop, and Wilson One Communications. Personal service. That's Home Savings Bank. Locally owned and operated, Home Savings Bank takes pride in being part of the Wapakoneta community since 1941. Home Savings Bank continues to offer more services like online bill pay, ID Theft Smart, a mobile banking app, home mortgage and equity loans, construction loans, lines of credit, savings accounts, IRAs, and more. All with friendliness, integrity, and the personal service you deserve. Home Savings Bank in downtown Wapakoneta.
TSC has streaming television services available in the Gigahood, delivered over our blazing fast fiber internet. Choose TV to fit your family's needs. Enjoy our basic package with all the local channels, or try the extended basic package with sports, news, music, and family entertainment. Download the Your TV Green app and use your Amazon Fire Stick to start watching today. Still need internet? Go to www.telcirco.com and choose the Connect Me button to complete the fiber connection form, and we'll take care of the rest.
Searching for a career in manufacturing? Flex Machine Tools is located right here in Wapakoneta. Flex has a wide range of products that benefit the manufacturing industry. From the Flex Arm to the Flex Jet, we offer solutions that our customers use throughout the U.S. Flex offers a 401k match, a competitive salary, and a friendly work environment. Do you want to make a difference in American manufacturing? Then visit flexmachinetools.com to view our open positions.
Jake from State Farm. I really want that personal price plan, so I'll admit it. I'm a bath bomb guy.
Dude, you do not need to get that personal. The State Farm Personal Price Plan simply helps you create an affordable price just for you.
For real?
Who's ready for their jazz bath? No?
Who is that guy?
This is Jimmy from Jimmy Sager State Farm in Wapakoneta, Ohio. Stop in our office at 201 East Auglaze Street or call 419-738-7506 or check us out on the web at jimmysager.com for your free, no-obligation quote.
Your outdoor fun starts here at Dad's Toy Shop. See us today for all of your favorite remote control land, air, and watercraft, and so much more. Dad's Toy Shop in downtown Wapakoneta is your one-stop shop for all of your hobby needs.
Welcome back to Ottawa. Big Dan Wilson alongside Josh Bishop. Week number 3 of high school football action. And boy, what a great start to this game. Wapakoneta taking advantage of field position in their first 3 possessions of the game. Actually, the first time they got the ball was at the OG 40. The second time after a muffed kick at the OG 9. And then the third time at the OG 42 because of a bad punt. They took advantage of that and scored their first 3 possessions of the game. And right now, tack on a beach extra point, or field goal, I should say, and 3 extra points. It's 24-0, just like that.
Just like that. And I mean, I think Wapak had the ball probably 3/4 of the first half. I mean, they just owned it. They ran the ball. They just had, I'd say, at least 16 minutes of the 20.
They did a great job as far as ball control is concerned, but boy, a lot of yellow hankies on the field today.
Yeah, they did. And I know we said something about it. We said, hey, Wapak's the least penalized team, and now I feel like it's my fault.
Well, if it's any consolation, I'll blame you.
All right, good.
Your mom and dad might blame you or something like that. Your brothers will blame you.
Yeah, kids.
Your kids will blame you. I'm sure your wife will never blame you.
Never. She would never blame me.
The lovely Stephanie Bishop, a shout out to her and her family. And here's the second half kickoff.
Oh, you got Caden Page with the return.
Wow, Page has got some running room to the 20. Oh. He's over to the 30. He's over the 35 and brought down near the 40-yard line.
I didn't put enough ones on his jersey. That was, or put too many ones on his jersey. That was actually Grant Jolly with the return.
Yep, let's give credit where credit is due.
He's a good return man. He's just good in the open field. That kid can run.
Hey, man, I'm older than you. My eyes are still not that bad, but, boy, I was following your lead on that one.
Yeah.
I was kind of looking at I wasn't really looking at who was returning the ball. I was looking at more of the blocks up front.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to see who's kind of paving the way, those road graders out there for the Redskins.
Yeah, the 111 back there beside each other gets confusing.
Wapak 1st and 10 from the 38. 2 wide receiver set. It's going to be Nouse. Nouse over right tackle. Still on his feet to the 40. Inside the 40 down near the 35 of OG. Wow.
Powerful run.
That was like a supercharged run after he blew through the line.
You look at
him
elbowing people.
Get out of my way.
Yes, I like that.
And just barely tripped up there.
Beefcake with running like a beefcake there.
Otherwise, he was taking that one to the house, too. 1st and 10 for the Redskins, just like that to start the second half. Wow.
Yeah. Man, I tell you, that's just a kick in the you-know-what there for Ottawa-Glandorf. Woo! Man,
At the OG 38, 2 wide receiver set, fake handoff, play action. Moyer's looking down the right sideline, has a man open, touchdown Redskins!
Wow, just like that. 2 plays.
Wow, Grant Jolly. Grant Jolly started them with a great return and finishes this short series, on a beautiful 38-yard touchdown pass. Came back for the ball.
Yeah, he did. I mean, and Moyer ripped it down there, but Grant Jolly showed his speed. Dang, he got down there. He blew right past the safety.
And a nice catch. He had to take it off his hip.
It was. He's got great hands.
But, boy. All right.
What a way to start the second half.
Kyle Beach with the extra point, and it's good. And just like that, 10:51 remaining here in the third quarter. Wapak's going to extend their lead 31-0, just like that. Wow.
Yeah.
Are they sending a message here tonight
or
what?
I tell you what, Caleb Moyer's coming out and showing the leader he is tonight. He's doing a great job leading his team down the field.
He's doing a great job running the ball. He hasn't had any miscues. In the first couple of games, we saw some low snaps. I think they've fixed the
problem there, didn't
communication between the center and the quarterback in this game.
We haven't seen a lone snap tonight.
I haven't seen one. I haven't. Well, maybe we should knock on wood.
Well, we don't want to jinx them. Done a good job at that this year.
But boy, that's just like you said, he's playing really well.
Yeah.
He's throwing the ball well. The offense is clicking on all cylinders, but other than the penalties,
I think we're having his coming out party. I
would hope so.
Yeah,
I would hope so. They're up 31-0, and they're just going to have to keep the
pedal to the metal.
There you go. See if he kicks it out of the end zone again. Is that going to be short?
Oh, my.
Not even close to being short.
Did that go through the uprights?
It looked like it could.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Beach's where he's planning on doing after high school, but I think that there's some college out there that want a kicker like him.
Boy, that was a 62-yard drive for Wapak, capped off by a 38-yard pass to Grant Jolly. And my goodness, just that quick strike action that they have offensively, we need to see that the rest of the season. It's only week 3, but we certainly need to see that. OG's got to answer. They've got to do something here. They're going to run the ball.
And that's Brinkman. Tackled by you-know-who, number 45, Andy Katz. Joey Truesdale. Yeah, the big cat.
You're going to have to throw in some Notre Dame references here at some point.
How about Jim Steelwagon?
You are old.
Or what was it?
We were talking about Isaac Sell's gray hairs.
Yeah.
You're getting a few too, man.
Oh, that's 4 kids.
Here's a run off right tackle. And kids that play sports, too. Football and everything.
Wrestling,
dance.
baseball, dance.
You guys are all over the place.
A lot of work, but it's worth it.
Let's watch this play again as Brinkman, the ball carrier,
tackled by,
could not get past the big guy. My goodness.
I got to think. I'd put out
Joey
there.
Truesdale's playing a great game
Great
tonight.
game, and I could almost see if they give out awards or top player of the game, he'd have to be up there.
Yep. 3rd and 8 for the OG Titans. Even deep in their territory, do you think they're gonna go for it on 4th down, deep in their territory?
I don't
He
think they
looks
have much
left.
of a
He
choice.
throws left. He had a man open again. That seam's been there all night long.
I mean, he is just overshooting his guy.
Boy, that was Horstman, the intended receiver over there. Boy,
Yeah.
I hope St. Mary's or any of the future teams don't see that seam.
Yes.
Not the inside seam, but the outside seam has been open most of the night.
And Richie over there, he's getting there, but he's there a little late. I mean, if he throws that ball a little sooner and a tighter throw, he's got 10, 15 yards. But the quarterback just can't find it.
Well, they are going to punt it on 4th down. I thought maybe they would go for it being down this much. Oh, man.
Lucky he bobbled that.
Talk about a muff snap. They've had a couple of them. And Jolly with a chance to return up over the 50, over the 40, over the 35, 30. He's down the right sideline, 20, 15, 10. Is he taking it in? Yes, he is.
That was a heck of a return.
Grant
Nice.
Jolly with one heck of a return there.
Man,
my.
I might have spoke too soon on player of the game. Jolly's right up there also. Man, he's having a great night. What a return. Good gravy. He's cut back against the grain like we were talking earlier.
And look at that old school. Moved the ball to his right hand when he moved to the right side of the field, too.
Yeah, you're taught that young, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, man.
Great job, young man.
The junior Grant Jolly with a nice return. Wow.
Just like that. We're
37-0. The extra point is up, and the extra point is good. Woo. With 8:01 remaining in the third.
38-0, just like that.
38 zip.
Man,
we'll keep it right here.
You feel bad for OG that they can't get anything rolling here, and they're just getting curb stomped. And I don't mean it like that, but they are not getting any push up front on either side of the ball. We are owning the offensive line and defensive line.
We've got to give props to the special teams right there.
Yes.
That return was fantastic. That was fun to watch.
Yes.
That'll make the highlight film for next week.
Right.
The hype video and probably for the year.
Yeah, it's been a couple years since I've seen a nice punt return like that. That was a great return.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Yeah.
As running backs, we most of the time, we did punt and kickoff returns, and there isn't nothing like seeing that when they do like a return right or return left. They set up a wall for you, and it's just the wall on the sideline. Right. You've got nothing but green grass. All the way to the end zone. But that time, it was like a middle return, and he broke a couple tackles, then kicked it to the outside. And
just turn on the jets.
Showed the speed. We have a lot of speed on this team, don't we?
Yes, we do. We do have a lot of speed. And
that one didn't go out.
Nope. Hey, we were just talking about that, too. First thing we were saying, he's put everything out this year but one, but there's a second.
Kyle took a little bit off on that one, and that was almost a muffed return there. Jeez.
I think the guys on the kickoff team said, hey, Kyle, we'd like to hit somebody, maybe get a tackle here. Could you please just kick it a little short for once?
give us an opportunity to
make a tackle.
Improve our stats somehow. At least.
Yeah, I tell you what, that was a heck of a kick because it hit and bounced the other way. And he did pick it up, but we're a horrible field position.
Yeah, barely back to the 15-yard line, 1st and 10. And they're electing to run the ball,
Yeah, they just ain't getting much going up front.
38-0, and they're running the ball.
Evers, and that's a different back. I mean, he's been in a little bit here. He's a younger kid, a junior, and tackled on yours truly as you had Truesdale and Nels.
They've had a little success passing the ball. I'm surprised they're not putting the ball up now at this point.
And your number one receiver's
You lost one on that. 2nd and 11 now.
Jeez. Yeah, you haven't seen Grant Schrader. I mean, he was the leading receiver in the WBO coming into the night. He hasn't got the ball much today.
Well, he's got trips out to the left, one wide receiver to the right. He's looking left, throwing left, trying to go down the sideline again. They keep missing that.
Oh, that's awful.
It's open.
It's open, and he's just overshooting it every time.
Ethan Metzger, the intended receiver there.
It's like we've seen this play over after time, with Richie right there. And shoots over him 10 yards every time.
Mm-hmm. Well, like we mentioned, a good crowd on hand, good contingency up here from Wapakoneta.
And that's one thing Wapak does. They travel well.
Yes, they do.
You know, every year I've ever been a part of this, they have traveled really, really well.
Even in the lean years.
Yep.
Back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Kuhlman, play action, rolls left, throws left, caught, and Russell out of bounds near the 20-yard line, but well short of the first down.
Yeah, you have Caden Page and Reese Schnarry on the tackle.
Schrader on the receiving end. Grant Schrader.
They finally got him the ball. He's a tough kid. Big, strong receiver.
4th and 3. And still not going on it on 4th down. They're going to bring out the punting unit. So kind of raising the white flag here early by, not throwing the ball much and punting on 4th down. Even though they're deep in their territory, maybe they don't want to turn it over, but you got to give your offense a little bit of confidence to work with. Low snap. Kick is up. If we're going to get a return, no, we're going to get a fair catch.
But still,
look at that one by the double one that time, Caden Page.
It's still great field position. We're at the 50.
Yeah,
we have had great field position all night. And they always say that, don't they?
I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. As always, TSC, Merritt Real Estate, Allen Davis Insurance Agency, Elevation Chiropractic, Miller's Corral, Minster Bank, Flex Machine Company, GA Windsor & Son, State Farm Insurance, Home Savings Bank, All Glaze Audiology, Kill RV Service, and Dad's Toy Shop. Wapak, 1st and 10 from their 49. Wow. Trips out to the left. Are they going to pass the ball? No. They're going to run.
Hey, they got a new back here.
Bryson Pack, the ball carrier. Bryson with a gain of about 3.
Yeah.
So, they're maybe giving their starters a little bit of a break here. Let's see. Or just trying to
get some new faces in. Maybe
give
some
Nouse a little bit of a breather.
And he deserves it. He's ran hard tonight.
No question about it.
Even though you don't want out of the game. You want to play the whole time. But
2nd and 8. Now they're inside the OG side of the 50. They are going to throw that screen out to the left. And, of course, that's Grant Jolly. With blockers ahead of him, he's got enough for the first down inside the 40-yard line.
Yeah, number 22, Jordan Metzger on the tackle. 5'11", 183 junior.
Nice screen. Nice blocking, too.
Yes.
Their execution has been great. Almost flawless.
Besides a couple of penalties here and there. But
yeah, we don't want to mention that.
No, we won't. We don't want to get them in trouble.
Trips out to the right. Moyer with a 1st and 10 from the 39 is going to set the screen up to the right this time. And again, it's Jolly. And Jolly with some running room inside the 20, down inside the 15-yard line. Nice run after the catch.
Wow. He's electric. He is making big plays.
Boy, they set up that screen. He got a couple of nice blocks, found the sideline, broke a tackle, broke another tackle, and finally carried down near the 12-yard line.
Yeah, he had 22 for them. Ottawa.
Wow, what a nice.
Jordan Metzger. Oh, you got a guy down here for Ottawa.
Oh, we got a timeout on the field. With 3:10 remaining here in the third quarter, we're going to keep it right here.
Yeah, I tell you. And they're sharing the wealth. There's a lot of kids getting involved in the offense tonight.
Yep.
You got Jolly, you got Caden Page, you got Nouse, you got Bryson Pack in there, and Reese Schnarry just having great games.
Every year when you come into a football season, you have to have a good mix of senior leadership and some of the younger players, especially if the younger underclassmen have the talent and they deserve to start.
Yeah, right.
You look back on the years when I played and well before this, the seniors always got preference, regardless of whether or not the sophomore was good enough to start. You had to be extra special to start as a sophomore. Juniors, if you showed you had the talent, you were going to start.
Yeah.
But Wapak has always had that good mix between senior leadership and underclassmen.
Yeah. And this year is definitely special because you do have a lot of, and especially sophomores. And we've said this for a long time, this sophomore class is special. They've got so many. They've never lost a game in junior high. both their midget teams went to the championships, one won, one lost. So there's just a lot of talent in this class.
With a lot of football experience is what you're saying.
Right,
yeah,
right.
and that's a good thing. 1st and 10 for the Wapakoneta Redskins at the 12-yard line. High snap. And again, that is a nice run once again by Bryson Pack. And again, that trips off to the left, not really throwing the ball, but just showing that really strong offensive line. Big hole there.
Big hole. And Griffin Cement on the tackle, which you've heard his name quite a bit tonight. He probably don't want to hear his name. He's deep in the safety, but
called a gain of 8 on the play. 2nd and 2. Wapak with an opportunity to get a first down inside the 5. Sweeping left end is Pack, and he's in for the touchdown.
Oh, lights out there, huh? I think they're
Bryson Pack.
Yeah, Dan, can I say it this
on
time?
another 6.
You think I could say that might put the nail in the coffin
whoa,
there?
Don't say it. Don't say anything.
I said that a little too early in the Marion local game, and Dan got on me for that. But
wow. 44-0. Beach to make it 45. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
Geez, I didn't see this come. I thought Wapak was going to
We'll keep it right here.
I thought Wapak would do really good tonight. I just had that feeling. They've been so close in both games. They're a good football team, and I didn't see this where they just total domination tonight.
45-0. Thought we were going to have a little bit of a problem as far as the weather is great, no doubt about it. It's a nice warm night and a clear day today, and that sunshine, facing the north side. Coming at the ball. I thought that was going to be a problem for both teams, but didn't really have too much of a difficulty there, obviously, for either team. And weather has been pretty good to start the season so far on these Friday
we've
night
been
lights.
Lucky. Yeah. I remember there was many times when we did this a long time ago that we had delays and we had to come back the next day. And
lightning. Yeah, we had a lightning game.
Yep. Rain.
The quagmires of rain. So we're not going to see too much of that on synthetic surfaces.
No, we'll get to play.
But we did mention he had a lot of green grass in front of him.
Yeah.
When Jolly made that return. So we can't say green grass anymore?
No,
what do we say?
Green rubber
green
pellets.
Plastic?
Yeah, green plastic or green
pellets.
rubber pellets.
Oh, I will tell you this, on the field before the game, I'll tell you, those pellets get in your shoes.
Yeah.
And you spend most of your time, getting the pellets out of your shoes.
But, that and your kitchen floor, because the kids come home, take their cleats off, and we pellets all over the place.
We had the same issue, and to all the parents out there who have to clean these uniforms and try to get that out of their dryer, I got news for you. You're going to be ordering a new dryer. But you can always see my friends at Miller's Corral if you're looking for a new washer and dryer for your family. He'll come over there and service. That's the one thing about Miller's Corral. I want to give a shout-out to Ted Miller as we watch that first play by the OG Titans. The nice thing about Miller's Corral is that it's sales, but it's also service. He'll take out your old appliance. He'll hook up the new appliance. Furniture is the same way. He'll set everything up, and he does just a great job. His prices are extremely competitive. 2nd and 9 for the OG Titans. We'll call it a gain of 1. So go see my friends at Miller's Corral in the Grandview Plaza. Kuhlman's going to roll left. He's going to throw. He looks, fires, and in and out of – oh, my.
Right out of Schnarry's hand.
Almost picked off.
That was bounced right off his head.
Oh, wow.
It's number 68 with the –
and Ryan Walter's out there, too, now.
Yeah. And you got Brody Preezer out there.
Preezer, another sophomore.
And number 30.
Yeah, absolutely. Noah Bishop out there, too. And so that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter with the score. The Wapakoneta Redskins 45. The OG Titans nothing. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this timeout.
Founded in 1914, Minster Bank has never lost its focus that separates us from every other bank, and that is helping people achieve financial success. At Minster Bank, we take pride in knowing our customers personally. You can expect a relationship with someone who understands your unique needs and can provide the solutions to help. We're Minster Bank, helping you achieve financial success. Minster Bank, minsterbank.com, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Alan Davis. And here at Alan Davis Insurance, we strive to be your solutions provider. As a business owner and an active farmer, I know the challenges firsthand that you face to run your business and your farm. Give us a call, 419-738-7447, for your auto, home, life, farm, commercial, crop, and financial services. Or check us out on the web at alandavisinsurance.com.
Camping is one of America's oldest pastimes, so why lose a minute of family fun when your RV needs service or repair? At Kill RV Service, we offer you the best in service and repairs. Your site or our site, our experienced team will thoroughly inspect and professionally repair your camper or RV so you don't miss a minute of fun. We do insurance and extended warranty repairs and have a complete array of parts in stock. Nobody works harder to keep you camping safely than Kill RV. Call or visit us in Salina or online at killrv.com.
Are you having trouble making a decision about where to go for your hearing care? Well, let us help you cut through the noise. Hear what our patients have to say about us here at Auglaize and Sydney Audiology.
Auglaize Audiology has always been a wonderful experience. I have taken both of my little ones there for their preschool examinations, and my kids just love them.
Vanessa is such a calm and interesting audiologist who explains everything so thoroughly.
Don't trust your hearing care to just anyone. See the professionals at Auglaize and Sydney Audiology.
Welcome back to OG here in Ottawa for week number 3 of high school football action, week number 2 of WBL action between the Wapakoneta Redskins and the Ottawa-Glandorf Titans. Big Dan Wilson alongside of Josh Bishop, and your eyes are not deceiving you. It's 45-0. 3rd and 9 for the OG Titans here to start the fourth quarter. And Kuhlman's going to fire across the middle and overthrows his intended receiver, or maybe underthrew number 15, Horstman, who was out there.
Yeah, on the coverage, you had some younger kids. You had 31 for Wapak, Lincoln Hutt, and safety. Actually, you had Rishnari back there. Lincoln Hutt, a new kid in, too.
And that's going to bring out the punting unit, 4th and 9. And it's a running clock, if we didn't tell you that already. When you're up by 30, they'll run the clock. And that was almost blocked.
Again.
Did he run into the kicker there? Did he run into the kicker? That's Mullen on the return. And Mullen up over the 50. They may be bringing this back. Is it another flag? Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah.
Did he run into
Yeah.
Oh, yep. He ran right into his leg. He knew it, too. He's like, So we'll stay on the defense. Rishnari would accidentally, not like he viciously tried to take out the punter. He just had momentum going and ran right into his leg.
Jared Mullen had a nice return on that.
Yes, he did.
Well, so unfortunately, the sophomore stats those numbers are going to have to come off the board, young man. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that stinks too.
Yeah. 1st and 10 for the OG Titans from their 35-yard line. The clock is running. Wapak's up 45-0.
Yeah, you'd like to see Ottawa get something rolling here for their faithful sticking around. They're still here. And their coaches are, they're working hard too. It's just that
there you go.
They're not having their night.
Grant Schrader split to the left, 2 wide receivers to the right. Kuhlman's going to look, throws to the right, and in and out of the intended receiver's hands. Brinkman just could not hold on to that ball. And it'll bring up second down and 10.
Yeah, coverage with Jarrett Mullen and Ryan Richardson and Brody Preezer out there. You got another safety in here, Tom Hunter's boy, or grandson, Nick Hunter. Old Tom still coaching.
Yeah, he's in our service club with us.
I shouldn't say old Tom. He's in better shape than most young men. So.
He really is. And kudos to Tom, too, because he still officiates wrestling, right?
Yep.
Kuhlman, roll to the right. Looking, throws, and that's going to go out of bounds. Tom used to be AD in Wapakoneta. And, boy, he's worn a lot of different hats.
Yes.
That's probably why he still has his hair. He knows when to move on to the next thing. But your kids wrestled, obviously.
Yeah.
You probably saw him
many times
out on the mat.
And he gets right down there, man. He's still at his age. He's down there looking, getting down there and seeing what's going on with the pens. And that's amazing at his age that he can jump around and move around like that.
Yeah, one of those guys that has given a lot to Wapakoneta High School sports, that's for sure. That pass is going to be complete. And that's Grant Schrader on the receiving end. He may have enough for the first down. Yes, he does.
I like this. I think Grant Schrader had a nice push off on the DB out in the field. I mean, I saw that. You see it. He definitely pushed off. But you know what? You're getting very frustrated at this point as a receiver.
Yeah,
as good as he is, you can't get nothing going.
And you're not going to get those calls at this late in the game. I mean, even the Zebras want to go to dinner.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the OG Titans at their own 45-yard line. Not a lot of excitement on the offensive end for the Titans.
Oh.
There's one for you. Boy, what a nice throw and catch. Number 22, of course, is Jordan Metzger. And Metzger gets enough for the first down into Wapak territory.
And on the tackle for Wapak was your number 30, Noah Bishop, and safety Ryan Richardson.
You know, Kuhlman, when he has connected, he has caught these receivers in stride.
Yeah. I mean, he throws better underneath routes. I think he's struggling on the outside routes tonight, but he's throwing all his stuff's coming in the middle. And there he just launches
a little bit of pressure,
one.
And yeah, he just
he has a
Mary
cannon.
Pass.
Yeah, I mean, he just threw that 50 yards.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of the Zebras are hungry, Dan, what are you getting us to eat tonight?
We'll see what the lovely Gretchen has in store.
Good.
It's nice to have the crew on the road and everybody with us tonight. Always want to give a shout out to the rest of our crew, of course. Josh Bishop does a great job color commentating with us. Isaac Sell, our main cameraman. Jack the Sea Hag Hagerman and Glenn Miller and his band of renown. And the screen pass is number 42, Alex Schrader. And Schrader with a nice run after the catch.
Yeah, nice tackle by Nick Walter, or Ryan Walter.
Well, that screen worked really good. Nice blocking upfield. Nice run. Showing his strength there and inside the 20-yard line. Oh, but we've got a penalty on OG this time.
Oh, just when you think you're getting something going, get a first down and they bring it back.
Wow.
Very frustrating night for OG. I'm hoping they can get it in there, get it worked out because one of the better coaches in the area is Ken Schreiner.
No doubt about it. 6:10 remaining in the game. Wapak up 45-0 with a timeout on the field. We'll keep it right here. Want to thank our sponsors, as always, our friends at Merritt Real Estate, Ryan Place. Terrific young man. Alan Davis Insurance Agency always gives back to the community. Mike Noggle and his crew at Elevation Chiropractic. Ted Miller at Miller's Corral. Our good friends at Minster Bank. Flex Arm Machine. G.A. Windsor and Son. Sean Windsor and his dad, Gus. One of our fine sponsors. Every year I've done high school sports going back to 1997. And, of course, they've supported everything in the community well before that and continue to do that. And they're just a great backbone of support for a number of different things that happen here in Wapakoneta. So our hats off to our friends at G.A. Windsor and Son. Jimmy Sager over at State Farm Insurance. Teresa Perry and her crew at Home Savings Bank. Thank you for your sponsorship. Oglay's Audiology, Kill RV Service, and Dad's Toy Shop. Going down the right sideline. Boy, they've been trying to throw those sideline throws passes, I should say, the entire game, intended for Ethan Metzger. And
Spencer Dodds on the coverage there, number 12.
Boy, Coleman's been throwing everything either long or right on. That's probably one of the few times I've seen him throw short of the intended receiver.
Yeah, he's usually been 10 yards over. But I tell you, he's a young kid. He's got another year ahead of him, and we're going to see a lot of him.
I want to give a shout-out to our good friend Rex Lippincott, who's since retired from Minster Bank, a longtime supporter of Wapak Sports. We wish you well, Rex. That time, Kuhlman is going to connect. And I'll tell you, he had to wait on the ball that time, so maybe even
maybe the guys have been over. Hey, man, stop throwing it so darn deep. Throw it at me, and then, I'll come and get it. And that was a great pitch and catch there. The tackle was Spencer Dodds.
He still put a lot of air into that. So, wow. Well, that'll be a 1st and 10 for the OG Titans, trying to get that goose egg off the scoreboard as the clock continues to run. And there's another flag. May have had some movement on the offense. No, offsides on the defense. So that'll bring 1st and 5 for the OG Titans. Put the ball inside the 15-yard line. We'll call it the 13. 1st and 5 for OG.
Yeah. Dan, I don't know. We came into the night very, very minimal penalties, but I don't know if they'll be number 1 coming into next week.
Let's hope they can knock the bugs off in this game. As far as penalties are concerned, looking into the end zone was Coleman, intended for Dane Dooling, and that was overthrown. It'll bring up 2nd and 5 from the 13.
Yeah, Spencer Dodds on the coverage. And
time is running out for the OG Titans to take that goose egg off the board. See if they can do it.
Yeah, you got these receivers that you got so many weapons under Coleman's. He has all kinds of stuff to throw to.
Looking left, throws it. Oh my!
There's your man, Dan Bryson Pack.
Wow, what a great job of getting in between the receiver and the football. Almost intercepted Bryson Pack, the junior back there.
Good ball player.
Wow.
Very
now
aware.
Bring up 3rd and 5. 1st and 5, 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5. They're going for the end zone at least.
Yeah.
They're not going for the first down because they know time is running out.
Yeah, you have a very good defense performance from Wapak tonight. They've just done a great job.
Kuhlman has time. He's going to try to throw that little.
Yeah, there he is again.
Drop it in the corner there, and that was intended for Nolan Horstman, and overthrows the intended receiver. 4th and 5 now for the OG Titans, probably their last chance, as I said, to take that goose egg off the board.
And good coverage there. You had 46 all over the receiver there. Nicholas Hunter.
I think it's safe to say that Wapak's going to come away from this game.
I think we can say that now, right?
Without jinxing them.
Yeah.
4th and 5. Got motion to the right. Kuhlman, and looks like OG is going to take a timeout.
Yeah, the coach, Schreiner, they want to try their best. They'd like to see some success here and maybe get a touchdown on the board. They're trying their butts off here. And you just feel for kids, because as much as we like Wapak, we do feel for kids that, they work their tails off all year. They're out there busting their butts, and you hate to see them get a goose egg like this and just, a butt whooping.
Wapak back home next week against St. Mary's. That ought to be a good crowd. Yeah. Boy, I'll tell you.
Might want to get your money for your 50-50 tickets. Yeah. Save this week. Should be a big one.
After St. Mary's, we're back on the road for 2 more weeks. Off to Van Wert, off to Shawnee. Van Wert showing like they've got another good team again this year.
Not sure who the quarterback is. I'll have to look it up, but it seems like they keep plugging them in.
Kuhlman on 4th and 5 looks and throws and overthrows the intended receiver. That's Grant Schrader, and that is going to turn the ball over to the Wapakoneta Redskins, as they'll probably just take a knee to end this game.
Yeah, and you're bringing in your JV players now.
Right.
And you might as well. You don't want nobody to get hurt this late in the game,
I'd like to thank our sponsors once again, our friends at Merritt Real Estate, Allen Davis Insurance Agency, Elevation Chiropractic, Miller's Corral, Minster Bank, Flex Machine, G.A. Windsor & Son, State Farm Insurance, Home Savings Bank, All-Glaze Audiology, Kill RV Service, and Dad's Toy Shop. Good performance by the Wapakoneta Redskins, but it doesn't get any better when you have field position in those first 3 possessions from the 42-yard line of your opponent in. They started the game at the OG 40, their second, and got a touchdown. Their second possession inside the 10 at the 9-yard line after the muffed kick, punt. And then their third possession, a bad punt that started at the OG 42. The good thing is that Wapak came away with points in all 3 of those possessions.
Right.
And that kind of set the tone for this week in this game here tonight.
Yeah, they came out with authority. They came out with great field position, and they've capitalized on, like you said, on everything tonight. They've made it to their advantage with big points.
It's okay. We're doing fine. Things are looking good for the Redskins here tonight, as they'll move to 1-2 on the year. What are the rest of your thoughts going into next week?
I think next week we're going to have a physical game, and like always, the last couple years we went to overtime. They've come down to some crucial plays. We had the rainstorm just a couple years ago that came down. There's been really great games, and I expect next week to be a really good game. And I'm hearing on the thing now, it sounds like St. Mary's lost.
Wow.
So they're going to be 0-3 coming into next week. They're going to be mighty, mighty mad. So we better bring our chin straps.
That'll bring us to the end of tonight's contest. For my tag team partner, Josh Bishop, Isaac and Diana Sell, Jack the Hag, the Sea Hag Hagerman, and Glenn Miller and his band of renown. I'm Big Dan Wilson. From OG, it's the Wapakoneta Redskins 45, the OG Titans nothing. Join us next week for high school football action against St. Mary's here on TSC. Have a good night, everybody.
Tonight's high school football action on TSC has been brought to you by the following: Merritt Real Estate, Allen Davis Insurance Agency, Elevation Chiropractic, Miller's Corral, Minster Bank, FlexArm, G.A. Windsor & Son, State Farm Insurance, Home Savings Bank, All-Glaze Audiology, Kill RV Service, Dad's Toy Shop, and Wilson One Communications.